for your blessings. The first half of the year is gone, and this is the second half of the year. Well, we ask, Lord, that you will lead us through the second half even better than the first half. We will receive you greatly. You will send us great favor, blessings, and above all, we will walk according to your ways. We'll follow your directions for our lives. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. Amen. All right. So let's memory verse homework. Joshua, don't forget to spotlight anyone talking, okay? All right. Homework. Who wants to go first? Israel or Cash is here. Yay. Cash has joined. We finally got a hold of it. Cash, let's see your face. Good. How are you doing today? You're muted.
I'm fine.
Very good. Where is Toki?
She's going to join.
Okay, that's good. All right. So we had homework, right? I'm gonna remind us what was homework for last week. I think I gave you guys two good homework.
Oh yeah.
Huh? You said, oh yeah. Who said, oh yeah? That means you didn't do it. That's where you are joking.
I had it written down and I memorized it over the week.
No, not the memory verse, the other homework. That memory verse you would have even learned before the end of the class, or just a one sentence. So you don't need over the week to learn it. You need just that 2 minutes. But what about the second homework? Who is ready to start? It looks like today is a boys' day. Joshua, am I being spotlighted? It doesn't look like I'm spotlighted because I'm the one talking. So who is ready? If not, I'm going to choose somebody. Boys.
I don't remember what the homework was.
You were joking.
I don't remember what the homework was.
No. That's not accepted. That is not accepted at all. That means you were not in class last week. It's as good as being in class. Okay, Israel, go ahead.
I forgot the homework.
Are we going to do class today at all? Hey, if I forgot, if I say write it down, I said write it down. You have to write down your homework so that you can remember to do it. Okay, last person, Joshua too has stories to tell. Then we'll just end the meeting and you guys can do your homework. Oh yeah, Joshua, your homework. Let's say your own story.
Written it down, but the number is not with me right now.
You wrote it down, but the homework. Go and get your book and come back.
Okay.
Go and get the book and come back. Okay, what was our memory verse for last week? Those of you that are here right now, what's our memory verse for last week that you were
1 Corinthians 15:33.
Okay, good. What does it say? 1 Corinthians 15:33. Okay, yeah.
Do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals.
Do not be deceived. Bad company corrupts good manners. Very good. Okay, Kashope, can you tell us?
Bad company corrupts good morals. That's the version my Bible says.
Okay, bad company corrupts good manners. So what was the second
morals?
Morals. Okay, yes. I remember you read it last week, right? Morals, yes. So what was the second homework?
It was like 3 types of
Okay, over to you, Joshua. What was the memory verse?
The memory verse is 1 Corinthians 15, verse 13.
Verse what?
33.
Okay. What does it say?
It says, do not be misled, for bad influence corrupts good characters.
Again?
Do not be misled, for bad influence corrupts good characters.
Okay, say it, let it flow. Now say, don't break up your words. Say it like a sentence, like you're talking to somebody.
1 Corinthians 15, verse 33. Do not be misled. Do not be misled. For bad influence corrupts good characters.
Very good. So what is the second homework?
3 ways to make friends.
Okay, so to make friends, how to make good. Good is very important. That's a key word there. Good friends. Okay? So tell us. Ewa, how are you doing?
I'm
Okay. Did you have a good week?
yes, ma.
All right. What about Michelle?
Michelle keeps
Michelle, how are you? Yeah, join. Okay, it's not time to play, it's time to be in children ministry, okay? All right. So what was the memory verse? The memory verse on Mokawa.
1 Corinthians 15:33.
Okay. I bet you didn't memorize it.
So Ewa, you didn't do your homework, huh? All right. I'm going to start giving punishment for those that didn't do it. Everybody here is already getting punished for not even doing the homework, first of all. Okay, so what the second homework? How many of you did it?
I did.
I did
The
it.
second homework. Okay, Ewa, tell us the second homework. What do you have?
3 ways to make
Okay, so what do you have?
yourself available. If you want to make friends, first you need to put yourself out there to meet people.
Okay.
To show interest. If you're to make a friend, you have to show interest by making them comfortable and being a good listener to them.
Okay, so the first one is making yourself available, right?
Yes.
So the second one is what? Show interest or what?
Interest. And then the third one is show kindness. A small act of kindness often leads to great friendships. The act of kindness doesn't have to be big.
Very good. Very good. All right. Thank you for doing that homework. What about the memory verse homework?
I didn't.
You didn't do that one?
No.
Toki, how are you? Put on your video. Let's see you. Whoa, look at our face cap. Somebody's looking good in the summer. Okay, tell us the homework. Did you do your homework? Toki, did you do your homework? Okay, she's not responding. Joshua, tell us the homework that you did, the second one. So go talking. We need to communicate. So go and share with your brother. Okay, you can't just be on the screen and just looking and not communicating. This is an interactive class, okay? So if you can't, if your mic is not working and there's no way you can make it work, stay with your brother and then try to tell your parents to help you fix it so that next week you don't have the same problem. Okay, go ahead, Joshua.
3 ways to make good friends. Number 1, tell them how they're doing. Number 2, give
Again,
them
say it again. Tell them what?
how they are doing.
Okay.
Number 2, give them good advice. And number 3, be a good example.
Okay. All right. Tell them how they are doing. So it's good to tell them how they're doing, but how you tell them is also important. Okay. Let's say somebody, you have a friend that's always getting 0/100, 0/100. Will it be a good thing to tell your friend, oh, you're always a failure, you never win anything, you always get it there? Is that a good way to tell them how they're doing?
No.
Okay, so even though they're always not doing good, it's not just telling them. The person knows it's not doing good at all anyways. So what you have to do is help the person. You get like 95, 98. So this is not the time to tell the person how they're doing. This is now the time to teach the person how to do it right. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
So it's not always about tell the person how they are doing. It depends on the situation or the circumstance. That depends on what you do, okay? You say or you do. All right, so where's Toki? He hasn't reached Cash place yet. Cash, do you live in another house with Toki?
No, she's right there.
Okay, Toki, come talk to us now. Why are you far away? Okay, tell us your homework.
I forgot it.
You forgot it? You guys, you're not making me proud at all. Huh? You did not do any homework. Is that fair? Is that a good thing? This is about what we are preaching. We're saying be obedient, and you're not even being careful to being obedient. You're taking things for granted. Okay, so let me see your password, guys. Password. Okay, I see Jesus Bible alone. I'm not seeing the writing material. I see Ewas. I see, yeah, I see Israel Spain. What about your book, Israel? I see Cash Quest book campaign. I hope you will write today and remember to go through it. It's not just about bringing it and writing, it's about also going through and making sure that you do the right thing, okay? Joshua disappeared. I said show password, it disappeared. And Toki too, welcome back. Let me see yours. Israel, say yours, you can put your hand up. So you are reading. Okay. All right, I see yours, Toki. So guys, before you join, at least 30 minutes before you join, go through your notes, okay? Go through your notes and see, do I have any homework? Do I have anything I need to do? Let me get ready for children ministry, okay? All right. So we're going ahead to go to continue the lesson on friends, right? What was our lesson last week? Friends or friendship. So we have some videos that we're going to watch. Joshua is going to play the first video for us. And I'm going to ask questions after that. So Joshua is our teacher today.
the link below for your free download and let us help you have better days every day. So why is choosing your friends important? Choosing your friends is important because without you realizing it, certain people can misguide you, and often some have no positive intentions for your life or even their own. This is important for you to come to terms with because this truth is often masked by smiles and disingenuous acts. Often, because of our state of mind at the time, we accept people into our lives that have no reason to remain there. The right people around you can motivate you, encourage your happiness, and help you in various ways throughout your life, while the wrong friends can encourage feelings of helplessness, confusion, and low morality without us even realizing it. The people you choose to be around help shape your personality, the way you think, the way you speak, and the way you perceive the world. The truth is, your choice in friends reflects the person you are today and will in turn affect the person you will become tomorrow. Therefore, knowing to decipher from these people is a major factor on the path of you becoming your best you. So without further ado, here are the steps on how to choose your friends. Step 1. Be conscious. To be conscious means being aware of and responding to your surroundings appropriately. Be aware of how people express themselves to you. Always pay attention to how people treat others and how they speak of others.
Joshua,
Be conscious of the context and the situation that you are meeting new people. This does not mean to scrutinize and to investigate everyone and everything. This simply means to be more aware of the difference between actions and intentions in situations. Being conscious includes being wary of your own presence and its influence on what is around you in the present time. Ask yourself, how does your presence balance out with the people currently around you? Being mindful of these elements will help you make better choices regarding who will continue to be a part of your reality and those that will remain in just that moment. Step 2. Be mindful of the halo effect. It is important to be wary of the halo effect. The halo effect is defined as the tendency for an impression created in one area to influence opinion in another area. The halo effect is a type of immediate judgment bias where you will assume ambiguous and sometimes fictitious information about a person based on other concrete information. For example, this person was a great student. Therefore, this person must be a very trusting friend to have. Always be mindful to examine the people that you surround yourself with using your own personal evaluation methods, which can be based on your own morals, values, and principles. Always be mindful that you are not in control of any one person, and everyone is free to their own thoughts, choices, and actions. Always be mindful of the halo effect and what the influence of a first impression can cause. Step 3. Choose. As children, we often depended on our parents or our superiors' judgment when choosing to be around a person or not. However, it is imperative to come to the realization that the choice is ultimately your own. Oftentimes, because our friends may have been from childhood, we've grown up to develop attachments with them that don't necessarily impact our lives in a positive or beneficial way. Always remember that you are experiencing the truth of your life on your own, and you do not owe anyone your time. Knowing to make the choice can be the difference between a successful life and one of ultimate complacency. Keep in mind that there are people in this world today that would move mountains just to be around you. Settling for anything less is a choice. Sometimes we find ourselves missing out on otherwise great opportunities because the people we are around have a closed mind towards new experiences, and we let those people guide our actions. This can impact your life in a negative way because you start to become an extension of them. As said by Dapper Dan, a weak friend is more dangerous than a bad enemy, and that can apply in a variety of ways. Always know that in this lifetime, life can be lived or simply survived. The choice is always your own. So that's it, people. Those are the 3 steps on how to choose your friends. Post a comment below and let people know how choosing your friends has benefited you. Like and share this video, and remember to subscribe to this channel. And I will see you here next time on Howell Consultations, the how-to to being true to you.
Muted.
Okay, Joshua, you put the next video, okay? Then we'll talk about what we learned in the 2 videos together, okay? This one is about what makes a good friend. Go ahead, Josh.
Hey fan club, it's me again, Charlie, the president of the Kidsta fan club, and I took this friendship idea and incorporated it into my New Year's resolutions. But so far on my list I want to make better videos, I want to try out for the lacrosse team, I want to eat an apple a day, because health. And here's the friendship one. There's a friend I've had for a long time, and well, we used to hang out. We were next door neighbors for years, and we used to play in her backyard all the time. But now I barely see her, except for lunch, but she's always sitting at the end of the table all by herself. And really, I've tried to talk to her, but I don't know how to be a friend to her. So I'm calling on all of you to answer this question. What makes a good friend? Some of my fan club friends answered this question, and this is what they said.
A good friend is someone that cheers you up when you're down.
What I think makes a good friend is when they are kind to me and they don't exclude me. A good friend would come to my soccer games and cheer me on. Woo! A good friend to me means that somebody who's caring. Someone who's trustworthy and is responsible. Someone who I always want to tell good news.
Somebody who really has my back.
Someone who you can trust.
They admit when they're wrong.
Like if you go play with another friend, they're not going to yell at you because that would just be jealous. What I think a good friend is somebody who comforts you whenever you're sad or you're just feeling low that day.
They're always by your side no matter what.
A good friend always laughs at your jokes.
What makes a person a true friend is that they have good eyes and they're really cheerful.
Awesome answers, guys. I have ideas brewing already, but now it's your turn. So turn to your family or the friends that you guys came in with and answer this question. What makes a good friend? And discuss.
So I know last week we talked about what we want, why we like some of our friends, right? A lot of you say, oh, because they are funny, because they are nice. So from the lessons that we've learned so far, first of all, you can summarize what the first video was, and then we'll talk about what we want, what makes a good friend, okay? So who wants to go first? What did you learn from the first video? And then from the lessons of last week and this week, we're just going to talk about what makes a good friend. Who will you consider a good friend based on what you have learned in the last 2 weeks, last week and this week? So who wants to go first? Joshua, you can take it back to, you can stop broadcasting. Let me see, go back to Zoom so I can see everyone's face. Yeah, I can see now. Kash, go ahead.
I learned in the first video that it's more than just how people that you make friends.
It's more than one.
The way people act that you may make friends.
Okay, it's more than their actions.
Mm-hmm.
So what else apart from actions? Okay, who else? Who's going next? Anyone go ahead?
A good how to choose it. So what a good friend is.
Sit up, Ewa. Sit up so that we can hear you well.
What a good friend is. How to choose a good friend. It matters about their personality and their actions.
Okay. Israel, how about you?
I learned that a good friend should be someone that you can trust.
Toki, can you tell us?
She isn't here. I'll call her.
Where did she go? Toki is not active today. Messi is joining. Toki, what's going on? Do you want me to report to you or something? Why are you not in the class today? Why are you folding? What's going on? Can you tell us what's happening?
Cash won't let me do what I want.
Cash won't let you do what you want?
I was just doing something simple and he just said stop or else he'll send me out.
You were doing something like what?
I was just holding the pencil like this and flipping it around.
You were putting it to your mouth.
What's it?
Okay, so it depends on what you're doing that he wouldn't let you. If you're putting it to your mouth like you're saying, then that's not right, right? We don't want you to catch some sickness or disease. So if he wouldn't let you, that's a good brother, not letting you to do that, if that's what you're really doing. Okay? All right. Let's go watch the next video and then we'll talk more. Let me see. Oh, how friendship affects your brain. Let's watch this one. We have a lot of people that are going to be adolescents soon and teenagers. So this is good for them. And those of you that are not yet, you can watch this and try to start getting your... Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Friendships can hold an exceptional place in our life stories. What is it about these connections that make them so unique? Before we dive into the science, let's first observe one in action.
If I could somehow design a best friend, put together all the ideal qualities of my perfect match, that person would pale in comparison to Priya. She can turn any situation into a good time. Chemistry lab, band practice. What I'm trying to say is, I never laugh harder than when I'm with Priya. And she's always there for me. Like last year after I got dumped by Tit. You know what? I don't even want to mention their name. It felt like my whole world was crashing down. But as soon as I told Priya, boom, she was at my door. I was a wreck, but she sat there with me and listened. We're always on the same page. It's as if we can read each other's minds. And we can talk for hours about anything. I know my mom would say she has the phone bills to prove it.
If it seems like friendships formed in adolescence are particularly special, that's because they are. Early childhood, adolescent, and adult friendships all manifest a little differently, in part because the brain works in different ways at those stages of life. Adolescence is a unique time when peer relationships take focus, and thanks to the developing brain, there are changes in the way you value, understand, and connect to friends. Teenage friends can seem attached at the hip. Scientists describe adolescence as a social reorientation, as teenagers begin to spend as much or more time with their friends than with their parents. This drive to hang with pals may be due to changes in the brain's reward center, known as the ventral striatum. Its activation makes hanging out with others enjoyable and motivates you to spend more time with them. Neuroimaging studies show that this region is highly reactive during your teenage years, which may explain why adolescents seem to place a higher value on social interactions than children or adults. Teenage friendships can also feel more intimate than the friendships of your childhood. This deeper connection is possible thanks to improvements in what scientists call theory of mind. Theory of mind is the ability to understand others' emotions, thoughts, motivations, and points of view, and to realize that they may be different from your own. While it may seem intuitive, this ability hinges on the careful coordination of various brain regions, sometimes referred to as the social brain. Babies begin to develop theory of mind around 18 months or so. Before that, it's thought they believe that everyone perceives and knows exactly what they know. It was once considered to be fully developed by age 5, but scientists now know that theory of mind continues to improve and mature well into your teenage years and beyond. Likewise, regions within the social brain show increased connectivity during adolescence compared with childhood. As a result, teens can better understand their friends' perspectives, allowing for deeper connections to flourish. In the closest friendships, it can almost feel as if you're metaphysically connected, two bodies and minds perfectly in sync. And there is science to this. Your ability to connect with others somewhat depends on the coordination of actions, emotions, physiology, and thoughts. This is what psychologists call interpersonal synchrony. You first show signs of the ability to sync with others as infants, synchronizing movements and babbling with your parents. As you get older and spend more time outside the home, you increasingly show this synchrony with your peers. For example, imagine walking down the street with a friend. Often without consciously thinking, you stroll at the same pace and follow the same path. You and your best friend may not be only on the same page, but also, scientifically, in step. So are these same processes at play when you fall in love?
Okay. Stop sharing. Welcome back, guys. Still talking about friendship. How many of you have a better definition of friends after the first class that you guys were telling me? Okay, Joshua, only Joshua. And Ewa, all right. Okay, Cash. No, Messi, huh? Messi still wants a funny friend and just a funny and a nice friend. Or what did she say the last time? That's what she wants in a friend, huh? Annie? Okay, go ahead. Annie, you want to say something?
I changed what I wanted to be.
Okay, what you want to be?
Whatever.
Your friend you want to have?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. And you want to tell us
Okay.
I want to have a truthful friend and one that prays for you.
Awesome. I love that. Very good. A praying friend and a truthful friend. That's very good. All right. Who else is there? Everyone wants to change hers. Where is my pen? Some people come to grab all my pens here. Go ahead, Ewa, I'm listening.
I want a friend that has a good personality and a friend that is always there for me and a friend that prays for me. And
Okay.
is truthful.
Okay, very good. Good personalities, truthful, praying friend. Okay, that's good. Joshua, go ahead. You're muted, I think.
It doesn't show that he's muted.
It doesn't?
Unmuted, but I don't know.
It shows that he's unmuted, but I can't hear him.
Oh, maybe your audio. Maybe you turned off your audio.
Oh.
You want to go quickly share on AnyZone and then later you turn off your Zoom and come back? Or do you know what? Turn off your Zoom and turn it back on, okay? While we go to somebody else. Judith, go ahead. So Joshua, turn off your system or phone, whatever, and then turn it back on. What are the... Judith, go ahead and tell us.
No.
So I think that friends should be helpful and they should always show up in times of need.
Very good. Yeah, you can hear everyone, but we can't hear you. So something is wrong with your microphone, Joshua. So just shut down or turn off whatever you're using and turn it back on, okay? Who else hasn't spoken yet? Kashaper.
What I learned from the video?
No. Are you in this class, Cash?
In the class.
What your friendship? You're changing the definition of your friendship.
Friend.
No, not really.
Not really. From the lessons you've learned, you just still want a funny friend, and what did you say? A funny and a fun and a fast friend. That's all you want in a friend.
And real friends.
What's the definition of real? What do you mean by real? Like they are not fake. They are not.
Yeah, like not
what's
fake.
the meaning of real?
But
so tell us what are the qualities of real? It looks like you're not in this class. I think I would start telling one of your parents to watch what you guys are doing. Because I'm asking a question and you're asking me another question. So that means you're not paying attention.
they tell the truth all the time. And they don't lie that much.
You don't lie that much? Okay. All right. Joshua, you want to try again now?
We can't hear you, Joshua.
Okay, just go talk with your sister, okay? Let's go here. Okay, Israel. Where's Israel? Go ahead. Do you have a change in your definition of friendship?
Friendship is when someone is helpful and truthful.
Okay, so you when you are choosing your friend, you want someone that is more helpful and truthful, right? That's the addition. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Mercy, Samuel, Daniel, welcome back. So before you guys came, we were talking about the homework that we gave last week. So
Are you guys ready for you to tell us your homework? Dana, you want to go first?
Okay. Because I needed this to under.
Okay, I said Dana go first, and then their video suddenly turned off their video. Messi, go ahead.
For the memory verse, it was 1 Corinthians 15:33. It was evil communications corrupt good manners.
Very good. Evil communication corrupts good manners. What about the other homework?
The one where we find other friends, or add to what we think of friends. I want a friend that is like-minded, that isn't proud, and a person that's humble.
Okay, that's what we just talked about, right? But the homework, I gave you guys 2 homework, right? One was the memory verse, what was the second homework?
Can I say my homework?
Yeah, hold on. I think Messi didn't look through our work.
Oh,
Daniel, go ahead.
First Corinthians 1:33. Evil
First
communications.
Corinthians what? Tell us again.
First Corinthians 4:23. 33.
No, wrong.
What?
Samuel, go ahead.
First Corinthians. First Corinthians 6:5. 6:30. Bro, it's too good. What's on me? First Corinthians 5. 5:33.
It's 15.
First Corinthians 5:15. 5:15.
No. 15:33. 15:33.
First Corinthians 15:33. Evil communications corrupt good manners.
Very good. Dana, your turn.
First Corinthians 15:33. Evil communications.
Let's see your face.
First Corinthians 15:33. Evil communications corrupt good manners.
Awesome, good job. What about the second homework?
I didn't write that down.
You didn't write that down. Guys, you are going to get some spanking real good. Because I remember I said it like twice last week to write it down. Write it down. Okay, Annie, go ahead.
First Corinthians 15:33. Do not be deceived. Bad company ruins morals.
Bad company does what?
Ruins morals.
Okay, good. Thank you. What about Judith?
First Corinthians 15:33. Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good characters.
Very good. All right. So what about the other homework, Annie? Don't put that in your mouth, girl. What about the other homework?
How to make good friends in 3 ways.
Good. How's the homework? Tell us.
A good friend, you can pray for them.
Okay.
And they speak the truth into your life when it's difficult to hear. and is a peacemaker.
Peacemaker, good. Okay. Why did you say it's difficult to hear? What do you mean by it's difficult to hear?
A godly friend speaks truth into your life even when it's difficult to hear.
Okay, okay. So they tell you the truth, even though you don't want to hear the truth, right? Like they tell you, oh, okay, no, you're not doing things right, right? Even though nobody wants to hear that negative. All right. What about Judith? Samuel, mute your video.
Yeah. How to make good friends. You have to show up in times of need. Always know that you can be praying for them and be willing to have honest conversations with them and smile. Always.
Okay. Oh, good. Always smiling. Don't feel like you're angry. Like don't show angry face. Toki, let's see your face. So those of you that didn't do your homework, Kashope, Mercy, Toki, Israel, Samuel, Daniel, the second homework, as soon as we're done, as soon as I release you guys, you go and do it, okay? I see the Canadians, you guys are wearing Canada t-shirts. Is today the Independence Day in Canada?
Yes, it's Independence Day in Canada.
Oh, it's Canada Day. Happy Canada Independence Day. Woo-hoo. Ours in the US is going to be
in like
on
3
4th.
days.
In 3 days.
In 3 days time, yeah.
It's just
And
a 3-day
Nigeria,
difference.
those in Nigeria is going to be October 1st. So how many months is that? November, July, August, September, October. In 3 months time, going to celebrate independence in
Exactly
Nigeria.
3 months.
Yeah. All right. See, guys, I'm not really happy to, you guys didn't really make me happy for not doing your homework. Some people didn't even write it down. A lot of you didn't even write it down, even though you had your books. You couldn't even tell me what homework you had. Don't worry, well, you did good. You need to try again, okay? All right. So let's see what else I have for you guys today.
Politeness homework.
Oh, politeness homework we've not done in a while, right? Let's just do it. Let's finish politeness homework right now, so that I start getting questions. Like every week I get question with politeness homework. I'm like, we're not many today. Let's wait. Someone please remove that from your mouth, okay?
Only from any.
Okay. So politeness. Let me go back to my score sheet. Oh, I don't have my pen here. Okay. So who do we have first? Let's go with Ewa. Your scores. Did your sister redeem herself?
Is it the points?
Yes, the points. That's the politeness homework. Yes. You know, we've not done it in a long time. So, because we're always not many here. So we're always postponing it like when more people come. Okay, you guys, I'll just give you like a minute to quickly score it because I see everyone is still trying to.
Michelle has 17 points.
Huh?
Michelle has 17 points.
Michelle? How did she grow to 17? Wow.
Because she's been
doing good. Good. Michelle, you've been doing good. You got 17 points from 9 points or so that she had the last time. Good job, Michelle. But you need to also participate in class, okay? I don't really see you in class. I just see your head or your leg or you sleeping sometimes. Okay, you need to pay more attention, okay? All right, so Michelle has 17 points. Who else?
Annie has 14 points.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Iano has 18.
Okay.
Samuel, take that from your mouth. You can swallow it mistakenly. I don't want that.
Ow.
Okay, Ella, what do I have?
You have 18 also.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to Annie.
Yanu has 10.
Okay.
Ella has 6.
Okay.
Michelle has 15.
Okay.
Samuel has 13.
How about Joshua?
Oh, Joshua has what? 9.
Whoa. Okay.
Daniel has 15. Messi has 19.
Wow, go Messi.
And Coco has 16.
Coco has 16. Okay. A lot of these people that have high scores on your record is because you don't see them all the time. Okay, so let's go to Daniel. Give us yours. After Daniel, we'll go Kashope. Now, after Daniel, we'll do Samuel. So we're done with that. Then I'll go to Kashope.
Samuel now has 8 because when we were at the store today, Samuel kept telling us to shut up.
I'm just telling you.
And then Messi has 9 points because Messi, when Messi tells us to do something, she doesn't say anything. She just says, "Go do it."
Like she doesn't use. He's not polite.
And then she starts slapping us, he said. Also slaps us for no reason.
I see they're reporting you. Okay, go ahead, Samuel.
Daniel has what? 10?
What are you asking me?
Because every time sometimes I do something and then in class he kicked my head.
I didn't kick you.
In class? In
Yes.
school class or in children ministry class?
Children's ministry. He kicked my head.
I moved your head out of the way. But okay.
Messi has 13 because she sometimes slaps us, get in fight with us, and slaps us a lot and fight with us.
Yes, because you always call me an idiot.
Not all the time, and I never called you an idiot.
You literally called me an idiot yesterday.
No, I did not.
That's not a good thing to call anybody, okay?
Yes,
you
it
don't
is.
call people
Yes, you
idiot,
did.
okay?
I did.
Okay, why do I feel like Samuel is making up numbers? Like he brought out a folder, but he never looked at the folder to check numbers. I think that folder is even like a school folder. So why did you open up the folder if you didn't have scores in there?
Hey,
But
that's my
anyway.
cool folder.
So anyway, Daniel, the reasons that you explained is good. I like how you explained the reasons. So that helps me, okay, have an idea of, okay, maybe the points might be right. It's good you explain the reason, but even though the points might not be right, that's good. Thank you, Samuel and Daniel, for explaining that. Other people will still call on them to explain why some people had that low score. Okay, Cash.
So, Toki has an 18.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Turkey, where are you?
She's right there.
She's on her own now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Turkey, tell us what does your brother have?
Last week he has 10, but this week he has 12.
No, why is it increasing? Nobody's allowed to increase except Michelle.
Oh.
Okay, you can't add to anybody's points. It's been deducting down, so nobody adds points.
That means he has 12.
He has 12. So last week he didn't have 10. He's having 12 now, right? Okay. Who else hasn't spoken? Joshua, you already spoken? Go ahead, Josh.
Noah has 1. Yano has.
It's not funny.
Wait,
It's
wait,
funny,
you haven't
like
heard
what?
Yanu's yet. You haven't heard Yanu's yet.
Okay, let's hear Yano.
Yanu has 0.
That's not funny.
That's not true, Joshua.
Ah,
That's not
you don't
true.
even say it. You
That
just
is
go
actually
into
not
it.
true. He deducted 6 points from me for no reason.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
It's
Yeah.
true.
No, you actually
I
did.
remember. And
look.
we kept telling him that you can't deduct a point from that, but he still deducted 6 points.
He
Stop
deducted
teaming,
6
bro. Stop
points.
protecting each other.
Yeah.
He didn't even say anything.
Okay, Joshua, did you tell them before? Joshua, after you deducted, did you tell them? I mean,
Yes.
he doesn't have to.
No,
Okay.
Yes, I said point deducted.
Yes, he did
I always
say
say
point
Joshua said point
deducted,
deducted.
but you can't but he can't deduct the point.
Why?
Right.
Because it's not supposed to be a point deducted.
Yeah, Joshua was saying point deducted, and then we were like, why? Because for Yana, she's like point deducted for 6 times in this week. I'm like, why? And then he said,
No,
I don't know.
one day.
I never said I don't know.
Yes, he did.
No, I didn't.
Okay, Joshua, explain
Yeah, what
yourself
did
now.
you
Put your face in the screen. Let's see very well. Why did they have 0 and 1? Tell us what their sins has been.
Because they were impolite to me most of the time.
Okay, they're being impolite to you most of the time, okay?
There was
So
just
that's
one
just it.
reason that he said, and he kept deducting points from us. And he deducted 6 points in 1 minute.
Maybe
at
that
least
one
let him
point.
finish
Maybe
talking?
that one point was so
Good
painful
job.
that he had
You
to
at least
keep
just let him
deducting.
finish
Good
talking.
job, Yano.
Good job.
Good job,
Good job.
Yalu. I'm really proud of you. Good job.
Okay, Messi, go ahead.
Wait, I'm not
Joshua,
done
are you
yet.
done? Oh, okay.
No.
Hold on,
No,
Messi.
you should have let Joshua finish.
I know.
Let him finish.
This is not fair.
Ella has 16
Yeah.
and Michelle has 18.
Michelle has 18. Hi, this Michelle is really going higher. So Michelle has really improved in her behavior because Michelle was like this lowest scorer before. Okay, all right.
But now
Messi, Messi, go ahead.
Okay, so Daniel has 14 because before we were just playing, and then he was just asking me for the charger. But he didn't even say like, "Oh, can I have the charger, please?" And he saw that I was using it, and then he started complaining. And Samuel has 10 points because when he was calling me an idiot and calling me stupid, because he was playing the game, and I told him to go clear up where he was sitting down.
That's also why you got a point deducted, because you said, "Go and clean up."
Well, he's supposed to go clean up anyways, and Bobby told him to do it too.
Well, I
Should've
didn't
said,
tell you.
Yeah, well, technically yourself said please.
Say please.
Okay. Who else is there? Judith, have I called you?
No.
Okay, go ahead, Judith.
Wait, let me see. So, Annie has 6 points. Joshua has 8 points. And Ella has 10.
Okay. Did I call everybody?
What about
Michelle, where are you? I should be on recording. You see, Michelle is not being a part of this class.
What? No.
Michelle always makes a point because last time she's like 19. I mean 16. I mean Annie has 10. Yeah, she's always picking up numbers.
Okay, so we're not gonna call her.
She's like, deduct a point. And I'm like, she doesn't let people finish their sentences when they're going to say please or thank you. She's like, deduct a point, and then I'm like, I was going to say thank you.
Okay. Before I say my next thing, Samuel, open to Matthew 5 verse 22, okay? And I don't want to see that thing in your mouth again. If not, I'll tell someone to slap your mouth, okay? Matthew 5:22. Okay, go ahead and read it. Samuel, let Samuel read. Okay, so this politeness, has it been helpful in any way?
Yes. No.
Did it help anybody to watch this or our behavior, to be careful?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Okay, it helped some people. It didn't help. If it helped you, let me see your hands up. If it helps you to be conscious about your behavior, okay, majority. So if it didn't help you, let me see. If they did not caution you, or so only any that politeness didn't really help you. So your behavior was too normal. You were not conscious about apologizing to people or asking for help or saying please, excuse me. It didn't help at all.
No.
Okay. So you are an exception, but I'm glad it helped every other person in class. That's good. So I want you guys to keep it up. I want you guys to keep using this. Ewa, what are you doing? Oh, I thought it was a fox.
Just being goofy.
Okay.
I
thought it was okay. All right. So I just want you guys to keep this good behavior and take away the bad behavior, okay? Don't call somebody idiot. Don't do things without asking somebody nicely. Don't tell someone to do things. Nobody is your servant here. And this behavior will help you. You know, we're talking about friendship now, making friends, right? If you have a friend that is always doing these negative things to you, like the person doesn't say excuse me, doesn't say thank you, will you really like to be the person's friend? It doesn't just want something and just snatches it away from you, or always tells you, go do this, go do that. You're like, no, I don't want to be a friend with somebody that will be commanding me around, right? You don't want to be friends with that. So also you to be a nice person. Okay, Cash, are you listening? Because you're busy in what you're doing. Also, you to try to be a nice person in your words, in your actions. Be polite. That's the major thing. Be polite in everything you do. Okay? Don't just do things like, anyhow without thinking. Okay? You do things with thinking. Be nice. Be nice to people, not just your siblings, to people around you. And there's this word that says charity begins at. Have you guys heard that before? Filling the gap. Good. Charity begins at
home.
Everybody say it together. Charity begins at
home.
Home. Good. Annie and Joshua are having fun. They are not answering. Charity begins at.
Oh.
Nothing away from your
My
face.
Robux is mine. Why did you?
Charity begins at home. So your good behavior, Summer, meet yourself. Your good behavior, whatever you do, it starts from the house. If at home you cannot learn to say please, excuse me, thank you, is it outside you go and start learning that thing? Is it until somebody slaps you or does something to you and say, oh, you did not say please, you didn't say thank you, or somebody rejects you for a job offer because you did not say excuse me or because you were rude to a boss somewhere? Is that when you're going to learn? No, you need to learn from now when you're young and from also when you are home, when you have people around you that love you, okay? Those are people that can tell you the right thing, that will not hide things from you. All right, guys, you understand? Okay, Samuel, are you ready to read for us?
Matthew 5 what?
22.
You're muted.
You said Samuel should read it, Daniel.
I know. Read it out loud. I'm still crying. Matthew 5, verse 22. Oh, 22. But I said will be liable to the council, and whoever says you're fool will be liable to hell of fire.
Okay. So let me read the parts. That part says you fool, right? Let me read my parts. Whoever calls someone idiot, so instead of fool, your version says fool, right? My version says what? Idiot, right? What will happen to the person?
The person will be in danger of the fire of hell.
Yes, will be in danger of hellfire. I know nobody wants to go to hellfire here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you don't call somebody an idiot or a fool, okay?
Samuel.
Okay, so that's not the right word to use. So if you've been using that word, you need to stop it now, okay? Don't call somebody. I know you hear people call other people there because some people because they don't know, some people because they've said it so much that they are so used to it and they cannot change. It's hard for them to change. Or some people they just don't believe God's word and they just use it anyhow, you know. So be careful. Don't call anybody a fool. Don't call anybody idiot. Those are not good things to even call people. You can't even have good friends when you start calling people like that. You're an idiot, a fool. No. Okay, Samuel, I don't know where you learned it from, but that's not a good talk. So stop it, okay? And next week, we're going to see Mercy or Daniel is going to tell me if you've changed, okay? All right. Okay, today, as demanded last week, we are going to view somebody who can guess who the person is. Watch a video of
the president.
Oh, the president.
You got it right.
The what?
Hit president.
Hit president.
Hit president, and you were the one that even requested for it last week.
That's what I said. Yeah, but I don't know what his name is called.
No, I didn't say his name. She just said Kids President, so that's fine. If you say Kids President, it's fine. All right. Use your left. Oh, you said Kids President too, right? I didn't hear yours.
Oh, I don't know why.
Are you guys seeing my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There are lots of ideas how you can change the world. Some people think you should just complain about it. That won't change the world, it'll just make it mad. Some people think you have lots of money, making it rain everywhere you go. Holla for $1. Some people think you have to be really loud and yell a lot. It's like with a bullhorn shouting, "Hey you, yeah you, do it my way right now, you heard?" Other people choose to just make fun of everything. That's dumb, everyone's dumb. It's easier to make fun of stuff, but it's cooler to make stuff. Some people think changing the world can only be done by the smartest person in the world. Just put them in a room, let them figure it out. The solution of world hunger? Food. Wow, that was like so amazing. Some people see the bad in the world and they just decide to ignore it. But that won't help anything. Some people think you have to be really famous and super cool. In fact, lots of people think you have to be really powerful to make a difference. Like being mayor or senator or president. But the truth is, a title doesn't make you more important. The world is changed by you. It's one person filled with love. And they just have to live it out, so they do something awesome. Then that person is filled with love, and they do something awesome. It just goes on and on and on and on. And the next thing you know, everything's awesome. Some people think it's impossible to change the world.
It's impossible to change the world.
Well, you can see why they could think that. Living in a world with kids who are hungry, people who are homeless, families weren't happy. I'm just trying to figure it out like everybody else, man. But I do know this, though. Next time you feel overwhelmed or totally alone, remember this. Things don't have to be the way they are. The world is changed by ordinary people. Little people living out big love. And that's what gives the world a reason to dance. So, how do we change the world? At the start of this year, I asked all you guys to make the year more awesome. Time to be awesome is now! To make this year awesome for somebody else. Whether it's helping the homeless with Stoptober, throwing a parade for somebody, or giving an inspired gift. You can see my holiday gift guide by clicking here. You help prove that the internet can be an awesome place. Thank you, but we're not done yet. This coming year, let's show the world what awesome really looks like.
Okay. Kids president is whole line. Imagine the kids president meeting the president of the United States then. Obama.
Ooh.
What?
You gonna have fun?
Yeah.
Fun, isn't it? Come on. So this is the Oval Office right here. And I think you should try to sit behind the desk so you look a little more official. Is that Rihanna?
Nope.
Okay. Well, let's make sure not to cause an international incident. No, kid president, what grade are you in?
Third.
Third? Third grade? Yeah. This is a telegraph.
Telegraph? What's a telegraph?
Well, a telegraph, it used to be before there were phones, before there was the internet, before there was YouTube.
Electricity.
It was a telegraph, and that's how you communicate from far away. How's school going?
Good.
It's going pretty good? Okay, so because I know you've got all these other activities.
Yeah.
So much demands on your time trying to balance being president and being in the third grade. You know, that's a lot of stuff. But you seem to be handling it pretty well.
Very well.
You do. This is a program from the March on Washington where Dr. King spoke. Have you heard of the I Have a Dream speech? So this is the original program. I have a dream. Somebody gave that to me. Of course, it's Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
One of our most famous and one of my favorite presidents.
Mine too.
Any advice for me as just an ordinary president as opposed to kid president?
I have one.
Okay.
Well, it's not really advice, it's just how you're doing.
Okay.
You're doing awesome.
You think I'm doing awesome? Thank you. That means a lot to me. I think you're doing awesome. So both of us, we've got a lot of responsibilities, but we're handling our business.
How can kids and grown-ups work together to change the world?
The most important thing we can all do is to treat each other with kindness and respect. Right? So kids, they can learn right away when, in school and on the playground to be nice to each other. And if you see a kid being picked on, you make sure you stand up for them and you treat everybody fairly, no matter what they look like or where they're from. And if you start learning to do that as kids and everybody's respectful of each other and nice to each other, then when they grow up, they'll be doing the same thing and we'll have a lot fewer problems. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I think that makes sense. This is the Emancipation Proclamation that Abraham Lincoln signed to free the slaves. And this is a bust of Dr. Martin Luther King. You keep on doing the great work that you're doing. I'll try to do my best. Between the two of us, maybe we can kind of get things going in a good direction. Now, even though we're presidents, can we still hug?
Yeah.
Is that okay? All right, I just want to make sure. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
All right. You work hard in school too, though.
Okay.
How you doing? You having a good day? Did you see the president? You did? That's awesome.
Hi, man.
What did he say?
He said, hi. We did small talk.
Soul Pancake, subscribe. There we go. But the kids' president is now a big man now. I think they stopped doing this kids. Like after a while.
They're gonna do a new show called Are We There Yet?
Are you serious or are you just joking?
I'm serious.
Wait, what?
So they're gonna do a new show called Are We There Yet?
That's already a movie.
And it's already a song too.
Yeah, that's
Coco Melon.
Okay, so that is the, I think, how to make good friends. Do I have any other thing? Let me see. For
Soul Pancake, subscribe.
yeah, the only thing is the homework now. Okay, guys, those of you that have not done your homework, go ahead and do the homework. Okay.
okay.
Don't forget. As soon as we leave here, start your homework. Well done, Samuel and Daniel. Well done. Okay, go ahead and do your homework. Let me find, there was one video I wanted to show, but I don't know where it is. Okay.
Because friendship is not built on convenience. Friendship is built on commitment, folks. Proverbs 18, verse 24 says, a man who has friends must himself be what? Friendly. But there is a friend.
Did you guys hear that?
Yes.
If you want to have friends, first you must first be what? Friendly.
Be friendly.
Yeah, so you cannot be by yourself and not want to mix with people or not want to talk to people or not want to help people and have friends. You have to make yourself to helpful, kind, respectful.
Who sticks closer than a brother. You know, every single friendship requires commitment. That's what this verse is talking about. It's talking about the kind of friend that sticks to you, that is committed to you. And every single relationship that's a healthy relationship, that's a good relationship, requires this kind of commitment. Husband and wife, does that require a commitment? Sure it does. One of you thought so. Some of you are still thinking about that. I don't know. Should I be committed to my husband or wife? Yes. That's the problem. How about parent and child? Is there a commitment involved in that? How about it, folks? Yes. Parents have a commitment to kids. How about kids having a commitment to parents? Absolutely. And there's also a commitment involved in our friendships, in our relationship with friends. And I want to illustrate that for you this morning. So, I've got another balloon. And this is the friendly balloon. The smiley face balloon. And I want you to think of this balloon as a person, maybe it's you, maybe it's me, it could be any of us, who wants to have some friends. And so I've got some pieces of paper that I've kind of cut up, and I want you to think of all the people that God brings into your life. That's what that's like, okay? And the Bible says that if you want friends, you have to be friendly. So to help illustrate the friendliness, I'm going to make this balloon have a little bit of static.
Guys, pay attention. Messi is not here. Everyone's video is off. Daniel is playing. Remove your background, Daniel. Judy just came back. Annie's not here. Toki is not even here at all.
Electricity. And rather than rubbing it on my head, which would be kind of funny, I could just rub it with this towel and I'll get the same kind of effect. So here's a friendly balloon. You see that? Friendly person. Watch what happens. What happened?
I should pay attention.
It attracted people. It attracted some friends. And, you know, we can get all kinds of friends. But notice, I still got a whole lot of people that are my friends. Amen? Lots and lots of people that are my friends. Why is that? Because not everybody can be your friend. You're going to have acquaintances. You're going to have people that just walk by you and you know them by name maybe. Or maybe you don't even know them by name. It's kind of like what you do here at church. Hey, how you doing? And you don't even know their name, you know. They're not friends, they're acquaintances. But, you know, we attract some people when we're friendly. And they stick to us. Like the verse says. They stick to you. There is a friend that sticks to you. Closer than a family member. Closer than a brother or a sister. But even when you've got friends that you're attracted to and you've got friends, you know, you go through ups and downs in life, right? You go through ups and downs with those people because friendships, relationships are messy. So sometimes, you know, you go through the bumps and bruises of life and some of those friends fall off. Why? Because they're not committed to you. They're not committed to the relationship. But there are some that will stick to you no matter what. You see that? No matter what, they stay with you. Thick or thin, good or bad, richer or poorer. Are you getting this? Why? Because they're committed to you. They're committed to the relationship with you. Tom, you've got a mess on your hands.
Okay. Do you guys understand?
You have to be committed to someone to be a real friend.
Okay. It's not that when your friend has problems, you run away. Or if a friend needs your friend, if a friend needs your help, that's when you run away and you don't want to talk to the person because he needs help. No. Judith, you want to say something? Let's see your face, Judith. We're not seeing your face. You want to say something?
I learned that you shouldn't be afraid for people, for like you to help other people with their problems. And you should be.
Can you say it again? Can you say what you're?
You should be willing to help other people. To help your friends with their problems and not be afraid and run away.
Okay. You just said what I said, right? Should be committed. Okay, go ahead, Daniel.
I learned that we shouldn't, that to be a real friend, we have to be committed to our friendship. Like if our friend is going through something that we have never been through, that we should stick with them so we can be friends. And it doesn't matter if we haven't went through it, that we don't know how it feels, but we should still help them and comfort them.
All right. Samuel, good job.
I school. I learned that we shouldn't be just a fake friend, we should be a real friend. And we should always go to our friends if they need help, or if if they're getting bullied, we should always help them.
Okay. Should help our friends at all times. Sometimes we might not have solutions to their problem, but just sitting with them, just staying with them can mean a whole lot to that person that is feeling lonely or needs someone to be by her or by him. Okay. Just sitting, or if you have advice, you can give advices. Mercy, go ahead.
So I learned that when someone, if we want to be a friend to someone, we should learn how to comfort them and not be a fake friend who would just, whenever they find other people, they'll just leave them. And when those people don't want to be friends with them, that's when they'll go back to the person that's wanted to be friends with them. That we should also learn how to comfort others and control the words that we say to others, because in order to be a friend, we have to know the right things to say at the right time.
Very good. So knowing the right thing to say at the right time, don't run away from your friend when they need you. Don't know the right things to say. Don't say things that will even hurt their feelings the more. Even though you want to say the truth, but know how you will say it that it won't hurt their feelings the more. All right, it's good. Who else wants to share? Where is Toki?
Left the meeting and I don't know where she went.
Okay. All right. We're going to end now. So go, those of you that have not done your homework, go ahead and do your homework. Next week, I think I should do a Kahoot on friendship. I think I should do a Kahoot. So next week, Mercy, you want to say something?
Oh, I did my homework already.
You've done your homework already? Okay. But next week, we're going to listen to it, okay?
Okay.
Why are we ending early?
Because we're done and a lot of people are not paying attention, and since some people are maybe playing games, I don't know what they're doing, but I can see distractions in the faces. So
we're not gonna play a game?
No, we're not gonna play a game. Except if we want to play. Oh, did I say we're gonna do the praying hand game Kahoot, right? I said it last week. We're gonna do the praying hand. Oh, did we do it already? The praying hand Kahoot?
We didn't do it yet.
Oh, we did it.
Yeah, I said we're gonna do it. Let me see if I have it. We can just do it. That will wake some people that are doing something else to wake them up. Okay, let's go to our Kahoot. If you want to quickly go through your praying finger notes, quickly go because we're starting in 2 minutes. How many questions do I have? I just have 7 questions. Okay.
You're not doing it.
Okay, guys, here you go. Okay, bring it back, okay? That was fast. Tasha, mess you in. You did it before you left. You should exercise.
Joshua, you're not more tricked out than me. What are you doing? So, like, bro, I have more drip, obviously. That doesn't count as I don't see your trick. No.
I was wrong, actually.
No.
I think
Everybody's in? Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. 5 people got it right.
I got it right.
And you remember it.
Basement. I got it right. I got it right. And Deanna got it right too.
Good job. Remember I said you guys should quickly rehearse or check your book and quickly revise, right? Because we still did this like 2 weeks ago or something like that. Okay, those I got it right. Good job. Good job. Good job. Tom, remember the Tom? Or can you guys see me now? Because remember the Tom is closest to you. So that's what you say. Okay, Judith, first place. Annie, Mercy, second place. Josh, third. Ewa, fourth. Good job. These are the 5 people that got it right. Next question.
Easy.
Okay.
What
Two
is
people
wrong?
got it wrong. Points is pointing. People that warn you. That's the pointing figure. Like when somebody's warning you, right? It's a pointing finger that they are pushing up and down, like warning. So those are people that will instruct you. It's people that instruct and teach you that always like pushing their hands up and down, warning you. Okay. Oh, Messi got that wrong. Sorry. So Judith's first place, Annie second place, Josh, Ewa, and Toki. Everybody should get this right. 100%, guys. I want 100%.
Not working.
What?
Yours didn't work.
I got it right.
Yeah. So
Doing the podium.
Doing for me. Doing the last question.
Green.
So it's leaders. Those are the leaders. Those that lead you because it's tall. It's tall. So it's the leading finger, right? The leading finger is the tallest. All right. Sorry, Yana, yours didn't work, right? Oh, any first place? Josh, Ewa, Judith, and Cash. Next.
Wait, what?
The pinky finger. The pinky finger.
Ha ha ha.
2 people got it wrong. Oh, the pinky finger is you.
Who?
Yourself.
Rose.
Okay,
Dang
and
it.
it's still leading, and Joshua second place, Ewa, Todd, Judith, and Cash. Good job, guys. 3 more questions.
Easy.
Okay, good job. Somebody still
No
put
way
pray
I'm
for
gonna do
yourself. That's the one we just did. So nobody should put pray for yourself. We've done all these options. So the only option left was having A, pray for the poor, the weak, the sick.
Bro.
Okay.
What does the palm?
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
There's no way I'm gonna get this one.
Easy. If someone gets this wrong,
Somebody still put
Who got this wrong?
yours didn't work.
How did they get it wrong?
Yes.
Nobody got those wrong. One person got it wrong.
One person put
One person got it wrong, and I couldn't answer.
Yeah, one person got it wrong, and then Yana could not answer, so that's 2 people.
You know what?
Okay.
I'm still not in the. I'm at 5th.
You didn't still beat Judith even though she didn't answer. Okay. Now, final. Good job, Annie. First place. The last question. Good job, Josh. Good job, Ewa. Those are the first 3. Last question. Let's go.
Bruh.
Whoa!
Yay!
Some people still put yes.
I got
No. It's not the Easter story. This is about prayers. This is the Bible verse about the praying prayers, okay? So it's not
Let's
Easter
correct them on
story.
the
Guys,
podium.
good job, guys.
Let's go.
Guys,
Yes.
good job, guys. Come on, the surface.
Let's go.
Maybe somebody beat you?
Ewa.
Let's go.
Oh, Joseph.
Josh is the goat.
Ewa and Judith.
Hold them to go.
I'm behind. Yeah, I know.
Third.
Good job,
I
guys.
got every single question right. No me please.
Last one, I would have gotten third place if I hadn't gotten that last one.
2 people got that right. I got it right.
I got it wrong.
Yeah, but I got the most questions right.
Matthew 6:9-13 is the Lord's Prayer, I think.
It is
Yeah,
the Lord's
that's the
Prayer.
last prayer.
Okay,
so
yeah.
It's not the Easter.
I knew it. It's not Easter.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so the answer was false. Good job, guys. Now we have come to the end. I think once in a while we should review all this old Kahoot so that our brains
Yeah, we
fresh.
can.
Like we can wake up that part of the brain that was lost before. We can ignite all the neurons that are dead, bring them back up. All right, now we have come to the end of the class today. We're just going to say a word of prayer and we will dismiss. Okay, close your eyes, everyone. Hey, does anybody have any prayer requests before we pray?
Me, I have a
Okay.
request
All right, my dear.
that we get to Canada safely.
Okay, you're going to Canada next week, right?
No, this
Okay,
yeah, next week. Next week.
next week I got you. Grant you a safe trip. Okay. All right. Okay. Any other person has any prayer requests? All right. Let us do it now. Close your eyes, everyone. Heavenly Father, we're so grateful for today. We're thanking you for the gift of friendship. Thank you because you are our greatest friend. Thank you for always loving us, for always protecting us, for always keeping us from evil, for always favoring us, Lord. We appreciate you for this. We give you the glory in the name of Jesus. Lord, thank you for how you've helped us so far to the end of another week. Lord, continue to guide us and direct our paths. We ask that no evil will come near us in the name of Jesus. As we start a new week tomorrow, we ask that you lead us, all right? We ask that no evil will come near us. All the activities that we have planned for this month, Lord, it will come well and to work out successfully. Lord, we ask even for Ewa and family that will be traveling to Canada. We ask that you grant them journey mercies. They will have a good time in Canada. Your angels will keep watch over them. Your favor will be upon them. No evil will come near them in the name of Jesus. For those that also will be here, when those are on holiday now, I think those in Canada just got a holiday. We ask that you also be with them. They will have a good summer break. Even for them celebrating their Independence Day today, we ask that you help them have a great Independence Day. Even for the Americans, I'll be celebrating Independence on the 4th. We ask that everything will work out well. There will be no incident. Lord, be with all these children. Continue to help them to walk in the way of the Lord. Help them to have good friends. Help them not to be negatively influenced by those around them. Be with them. Help them to be taught by the Lord. Help them to follow your leading. We appreciate you, Lord. We declare and declare that today is going to be a great day. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. All right. See you guys next week. Please do your homework right now so that it's not a story next week. Like now, start your homework. If you have not done it, write it down. Make sure you write it in your book.
What's the homework for next week?
For next week, we didn't. The one for last week. That's what we're going to do next week. The one for last week. So make sure you have it written there.
So if we didn't get the memory verse, we learn the memory verse.
If you didn't get memory verse, you learn it. Yes.
So we don't have.
So we don't have a different homework. It's the same homework that we had last week.
Correct. The memory verse and the other how to make good friends.
Very clear you get the 3 ways.
Yeah, 3 ways. Yes. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a lovely new month. Happy new month, everyone.
Happy new month.
Happy July 4th too. Yeah. Bye.